Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs.
Tough guys won't get what they deserve. Being poor is a handicap, and that's absurd. What's the word when you out in the fields? Perpetrating on the net, cause it ain't real. It ain't real. If you ain't bust no checks, it ain't real. If you ain't earned respect, it ain't real.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set and getting to start. Ben Brown.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Fought off foul.
First pitch, 120.
And that's in the dirt.
One strike.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. This to third. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity, as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
One out, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Misses off the plate. Ball 2. Chopper to second. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
At first, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Just off the inside edge. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hat brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the first. No score.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name?
Back here at the friendly confines. So here's the lefty, Nick Lodolo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Nico Horner leading things off and takes a strike. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
The other way, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And there's a ball. That misses, and a count 2-1. Popped in the air, left side. Candelario makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We played an inning, no score.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Jeimer Candelario. Brown back to work. Brown in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. On the ground to the left. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That is it. The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson, coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next pitch is downstairs. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up, and As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Second inning here, no score. And there's a strike. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
What a stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Reds down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki matched a homer in his last game.
Whoa.
Ground ball left side, makes a sliding stop. The throw, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Swanson digs in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fly ball down the line. Hines puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Wrigley Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. There's a swing and a drive. Happ on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. To the right side, Horner. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Just missed. Hines went deep in his most recent game. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Horner over to first. And that is that. Reds go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Ian Happ up to hit. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hines snags it for the second out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First pitch just misses.
That's a good pitch there.
No strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Around first, heading for 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So the batting order turns over. Here's Nico Horner. Fly to left his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fraley tracks it down for the out. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. 3 innings complete, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jake Fraley. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Got him looking. One gone here.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
McLean in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
Tucker should have it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 3, Jamer Candelario.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Grounded out his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
4th inning underway, no score. Next offering is down low. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And that one way outside. And it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. TJ Friedel on deck for Cincinnati. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Stays alive. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Just missed.
1-0.
High fly ball out to center field. Friedel hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. First time up was a pop out. That's in for a strike.
Man, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. The Cubbies trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Grounded out his first time up. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The lefty fires. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Brown back to work. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The first baseman, number 33,
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Happ ranging back on it. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His 7th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripped to third. 2 out.
You're out.
Now batting the right fielder, Reese Hines.
2 outs, base is empty. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Hines, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Now one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Fraley up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar, the left-hander, up and throwing. Merriweather, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Hines leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand.
Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting first base, Justin.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. Went down on strikes his first time through. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. The Reds up by 2, last half of inning number 5.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's down and in. That's out to center field. He's got it. 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now Carson Kelly struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at
all. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground to third, Candelario sends it to first, and that is the inning. Cubs leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Julian Merriweather.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now back the shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's one of the best players in the game. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Here's your 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one missing inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. There's a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And the Reds go 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Check swing, called strike.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. There's a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
This one popped up. McLean makes the grab for the second out. John Birdie at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz sizes this one up, and that is that. And the Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up and in, and the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl, has grounded out a couple of times. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
Oh, 2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
2 down, bases empty. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Okay.
Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Never going slow mo.
Going. We in goal mode. Going. We in goal
Back here at the
mode.
friendly confines. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Mole getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. And that one ripped into right. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. That's a little high. And that's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. The tying run at the plate. And it's filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Dansby Swanson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Seiya strikes him out for the second time today.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. First offering, and it just misses. swing and a drive deep right field. Into the corner, but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
And the batter will be Justin Turner. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. The throw into second. He's in safely at second. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Nick Lodolo done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Taylor Rogers.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Here's the catcher to hit, Carson Kelly, 1 for 2. And ball 1. So the tying run at second, and another ball.
2-0.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one clips the corner. And the sweeper misses.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. There's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Presley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the DH, Spencer Steer. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Number 43 up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brazier also throwing. Swings through that.
Now that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one drilled left field, and it goes just foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And the batter now, Reese Hines. Presley, a former All-Star. 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and it got burned.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike at the knees. Two down, nobody on. Ball 1 there. Late on that fastball.
1 and 2.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sam Mole.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So here's Horner now. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
No outs, runner at first. John Birdie now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next one misses. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 3. Snap throw to first. Corner back in on a dive. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. 2 down. And here is Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 43.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. inside.
No, that's a
And it's
ball.
1-0. Activity in the bullpen.
1-0.
Ryan Brazier, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thielbar, a left-hander, also throwing. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now a chance
One
for
ball, no
Jamer
strike.
Candelario. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
That one not close. 2-1. Just missed. And that is low for ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now that.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one is downstairs. And that's
1-0.
ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Friedel stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So now the DH spot, Seiya Suzuki. That's too low. Ball one. And there's a ball. And that's outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And there's the automatic.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Friedel sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
The batter number 7. Shortstop, Dansby.
He's 2 outs away. And now it's Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
One out left for the Cubs. Now it's Justin Turner.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Throws to second. Tag, and he's in there.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
So runner at second, 2 down. Carson Kelly will hit next. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-0. And it's fouled away. Man at second. And that misses. Ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Two outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Number 8, Ian.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
Cold nights, no trying to let hope in. Oh God, my memory potent. Only heat was all that left open. Me and Sinner in the 98 coasting. Blow the gas out, trying to let hope in. Now we got too much flavor. How they gon' never outplay us? Before you talk cow, better notice my blazer. I tell you, now I ain't giving no favors. Ready for the ride, I'm filling my tank up. When Mike on road, it's another celebration. Ready for any and every occasion. Storm.
Watch your feelings, hop up there, feelings go high, off the silicone, I want you to get with me, come slide with me, I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it, in the back, you're chillin' with you, I want you to get with me, come slide with me.
I don't want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pelican bees, a little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shot you with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader, I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the got the zip out, watch you never hear about it.
When I first met you, baby, everything I wasn't any battle, gonna shed all